Hey, worries, welcome to Kian Plays Sengoku. Wait, that's the wrong one. I almost said Sengoku Love. Um, Samurai Love Ballad Party. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, let's continue on with Mitsunari Pove. You insignificant dual lord, you cry far too much. Sorry. Apologizing just makes her cry harder. I wipe her tears away yet again and wait for her to calm down. I can't die yet. Yeah, you still have to be here for Lord Hideyoshi after all. Her eyes still swollen from crying, she smiles. The man I used to be would almost relish the opportunity to nod and get a rise out of her. But now, no, I have to be here for you. What? Her face seems to change in an instant. Momentarily, weakness turns into absolute surprise. You're the reason I have to live. I've always thought that I was just living until I had the chance to give my life for Lord Hideyoshi. I thought I was just living for as long as Hideyoshi still had more use for me alive than dead. But ever since I met Kion, those thoughts have been changing. I don't know when it happened or where, but when I tell myself I can't die now, it's because I have to live for her. With my mother dead, I didn't know what I was supposed to be living for. And when Hideyoshi was almost lost, my will to live went with him. At the depths of uselessness, the one who still saw enough in me to remain was Kion. I thought I knew the strength was, but I had no idea how much stronger I could become with someone watching over me. It may be too much to ask for now, but I'm sure you'll find something. You'll find a reason to live again, Lord Mitsunari. Something that is so dear to you, you can't help but fight for it. So for now, fight for that day to come. Once it does, I'm sure you'll find whatever answer it is you're looking for. I have found it. Squaring my shoulders, I look at Kion. I want to live so we can live together. Oh my gosh, I love you so fucking much. Oops. I shouldn't have that was a blooper. That's why I'm still alive and why I'm keep living. Lord Mitsunari. Her voice is faint, ebbing with her tears. I smile to reassure her. Something I am sure before this moment I would never so much as consider. However, now I have no need to consider, as it just happens on its own. Keon. I love you. I love you too. That's the first time you've ever called me by my name. I love you too, Lord Mitsunari. I love you so very much. Thanks. I whispered, holding her gently. She's so warm. Breathing deeply, I tighten our embrace. I want to feel her, so desperately to know that she is there. To know that she is in my arms and I am in hers, and we are both still of this world. A fortnight passes and Hideyoshi and I are in Kyoto to appear before Lord Nobunaga, specifically to tell him of our victory in Nakahama. Under any circumstances, Hideyoshi present would be more than significant. Save for Hideyoshi, seeing as he has decided I am to be commander for his success, he even waited for me to recover. Mayoshi, those miserable bastards. How dare they betray us? Lord Nobunaga hisses through his teeth, his voice a rumble in his throat. I am glad you are safe, monkey. You too, Mitsunari.
You are too kind, my lord.
Hideyoshi smiles, never falters, not even when he is offering it to Lord Nobunaga. Thank you. As for me, I lowered my head as well, but to Lord Hideyoshi standing between myself and his lord. As we make our way down to the corridor away from Lord Nobunaga halls. Oh, if it isn't Hideyoshi. This little hell spawned again. I'm sure I had harsher words for him at some point, but my impression of him remains the same.
That's me. So Lord Nobunaga called you here, did he?
Well, you know those rebels they've been pretty busy hating the Oda clan lately and all. More importantly, I heard your news, so your retainers betrayed you, did they? What a dreadful shame. Wasting his words on virtual as usual. Despite my inability to see him as anything but ill intention, Hideyoshi deflects those words with a joyful smile.
Someone's ears have wings then, don't they?
Oh, mine and everyone else, I assure you, you two are quite famous, I'll have you know. Especially, dear Mitsunari, I hear you have quite the nasty little wound. Are you sure you should be up and about already? Ieyasu has his, I can't say that, little smile on his face, but all it shows to me is that he does not care a whit about what shape I'm in. Hardly a scratch. Is that right? But how utterly regrettable for you both. Terrible business indeed. I'm sure Ieyasu would love nothing more than for me to be an idiot and to take his words at face value. How regrettable it is that Lord Hideyoshi was betrayed and I was hurt. But I am not nearly that stupid, nor do I wish for him to think that I am. How dare you say that you wish Hideyoshi had died? My hand is on the hilt of my sword, ready to draw on him so sure as he would move. Now, we wouldn't want a little scratch of yours to open a gaping wound again, now would we? There's that damn trickster smile of his grinning at me when any other man would have at least taken a step back.
Mitsunari.
Hideyoshi hisses my name through his teeth, forcing my hand away from my blade. Someday, you dishonorable bastard, I'll see you dead at my feet. I glare at Ieyasu as hard of a glare as I have ever given anyone. After leaving the castle, we continue into town.
I'm going to head back to the inn. You have a promise to keep with Keon, don't you?
I've never been able to keep anything from Hideyoshi. Yeah. When I admit to it, Hideyoshi leaves me to go back to the inn. Keon looks so happy as she stuffs manju in her mouth. Aren't these good? I suppose they're not entirely inedible, I say as I eat my own. But to come all this way just to eat manju when she could just as well make them? Her lack of selfishness still shocks me. I'm sure she's only here because she knows manju is my favorite. Considering it as such, her insignificant folly somehow becomes an undeniable charm. Next time we're in Kyoto, I want to take you to have manju there too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it already. Her eyebrows raise ever so slightly. What's wrong with that? Nothing. She grins, a blush climbing up her throat and across her cheeks. Suddenly, I remember something I must have said to her. Intriguing, but no. What? Why not? I doubt I will ever see you again after you reach the capital. That's why. I hadn't given my reply much thought at all then, but surely, looking back on it, she must have taken that as my rejection of her. If that is the case, then it would explain why she looks so happy over something so simple. Watching her makes my heart feel somewhat strange, like something is embracing it, like something is opening it despite the odd feeling of something trapped, like birds rejecting a cage, like I am being exposed. But for all that, I don't really mind it. I picked up another manju, letting the embarrassing, desperate warmth of whatever this feeling is seeps into me. When we leave the tea house, Keon turns to me. Back to the inn already? No, I'm going to the bookstore. I reply, trying to make it sound like I mean nothing by it. You really do love your books, don't you, Lord Mitsunari? But you shouldn't push yourself. You're still healing, remember? This isn't pushing it. It better not be. So what books are you looking for this time? Well, a cold sweat prickles my back when I realize I hadn't thought of one. Of course I hadn't. I just told her the first thing that came to mind. Oh, nothing in particular. Oh well, isn't this a rare day? Actually, she has no idea I have absolutely no reason to be anywhere near a bookstore. I just have every reason to want to be near her. If I take her back to the inn, Hideyoshi and Sakun will be there. I just want a little more time to be alone with her, to walk the streets together. I can't believe I can't just tell her I want to spend time with her. Though I am well aware that I am not a forthcoming person, she makes me regret that a little now. What am I supposed to say? Anyway, there's no books I've ever seen this. There's no books I've ever seen for this. Hideyoshi flirts as easily as he breathes, but throw me in the river and calls me a fish. Still, I could not swim. There was one other time I felt utterly lost not long ago, and the voice I heard then still lingers faintly in my ears. Sake, I just want you to be happy. Mother. I look up at the sky endlessly and internally blue as her eyes. I look beside me, and there is Keon with her bright smile. Now, I am happy. I take Keon's hand effortlessly, as I realize perhaps the first time that true happiness is the happiness that requires hardly any thought at all. Oh, that's it? That's the ending? Oh wow. Oh wow. It's over. I can't believe it's over. That's the ending. That's so cute. Lord Ishida Secret Library. I got that now. Letter. Okay, the future. I am certain that I have always chosen the right people in this life. Hideyoshi Sakun and now you. Even the ice in my heart seems to thaw with your presence. I am not a man with many ambition, but I do not have one to have your manju at my table for the rest of my life. Mitsunari Ishida. That's so cute. And now this. For the first time, I learned what it means to have someone standing with you. Now, how that alone can make life worth living. If you had not stayed with me despite everything, I may have never dealt with the loss of my mother, where once my eyes only saw darkness. You have given them the will to see the light. Thank you. I freaking love you, Mitsunari. Well, words, that's it. That is it. Stay awesome, take care. Until next time, Keon plays Samurai Love Ballad Party. Bye.